the only thing that makes you relevant is the BMF belt you have.
What's up, everyone? Shakiel Mahjouri here for CBS Sports, and you know who this is. He is the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC featherweight champion, fighting Max Holloway at UFC 308 on October 26th. And hey, I do not speak 7 languages, so he's gonna have to help my uncultured ass out. Ilia Topuria, how's it going, man?
Everything is going great, thanks to God. What about you?
Doing good, man. It's nice. I think the last time we spoke was before the Josh Emmett fight, so it's been really exciting to see you follow through with everything that you told me you were going to accomplish the last time that we talked. And before we get to it, I do want to ask very quickly. If I'm not 7 languages you speak, correct? If I'm not mistaken.
Five languages.
5. Okay, I heard. Some people on Reddit are spit. I would like you to rank for me very quickly the languages you speak based on which are the most fun to talk trash in, to swear in, to curse in.
Which ones are like the
Like the
ones
most fun, yeah. Because like I feel like some languages have better swear words than others. They're more charming than others. Which are the kind of like the most fun?
For me personally, I love the Georgian language, the Spanish, of course, and the third one could be. Which one sounds sweet? I don't know. Maybe German,
Okay.
the Russian also. It's a nice language. The English.
You do a pretty good job with all of them, I would imagine.
Yeah. But Georgian and Spanish. Georgian is the first and second. That too.
We got this fight with Max Holloway coming up, and you two have very different interpretations of how this fight came together. But I am curious. You said that Max was avoiding you, and the UFC sort of cornered him into this fight. Why do you think it is that Max Holloway is avoiding Ilia Topuria?
Because the UFC's been telling me that because after he knocked out Justin Gaethje, I was asking about Max Holloway because before that fight, I was like, maybe I want to give the rematch to the Volk. Maybe I'm gonna wait for some new contender because it was like Max doesn't deserve the shot. He was beat 3 times by Volk, so it didn't make uh, any sense, to face him. So after his fight with Justin Gaethje, he got that very excited knockouts in the last 10 seconds of the fight. So I wanna fight him. I'm the champion and I choose who I wanna fight now. So they told me that he was asking to fight. He was asking to stay in the 155 division to fight with Mike Chandler. I don't know. They bring me many names. So basically, they had to force him to fight me.
Why do you think do you think he was scared? Do you think he is worried about the weight cut? Like, why do you think it is he doesn't want this fight specifically?
Because if you are at the point in your career where you put yourself as the BMF, you have that belt. Why you want to go down to fight for the featherweight title, where you have very low possibilities to win that fight? That the only thing that makes you relevant is the BMF belt you have. So you're gonna lose a lot of value if someone comes and defeats you, even if you don't put the BMF belt. So imagine what's gonna happen after October 26th when I'm gonna knock him out. His belt doesn't gonna have any value anymore. It's gonna be like, okay, you can call yourself the BMF, but I don't know.
I know you're quite fearless about your striking advantages in this fight. You're gonna go step in the center of the octagon, point to the ground, and say, "Let's throw down." A
That's
lot
it.
of people have so much respect for Max as a striker. I am curious, in between all the trash talk, what is one avenue in the fight where you think Max is going to present the most challenge to you?
I think he's gonna try to save the distance all the time.
Mhm.
I think he's gonna try to move around the octagon all the time. Don't stay in the pocket with me. this is the kind of things that I'm expecting from him, because I don't think that he's gonna stay in the middle with me and at any time and at any point of the fight, and he's gonna start to exchange punches with me because he knows what kind of challenge I represent for him. He knows better than anyone else because he's a fighter, he's a professional fighter, and he knows about the skills, about the technique, about the power, better than anyone else. So he knows that I'm way better than him. And the only chance he thinks that he has, it's to go maybe in the third or fourth or fifth round, make me feel tired, and then like put me at pressure. But that's never gonna happen. I have oxygen not for 5 rounds. I can be there for 10 and 15 rounds. The thing is, he can't. So
I think it's safe to say Ilia is quite fearless as a fighter. Is there anything that scares Ilia Topuria? Spiders? Horror movies? What's Ilia's greatest fear?
the biggest fear maybe I have is to lose the God blessing.
Okay.
That's the biggest fear maybe I can have.
Why is it that Conor McGregor deletes so many of his tweets?
Because he's a pussy. He's like a small kid. He's like a kid. I insult you, I write you, I don't know, some shit in the social media, and then I delete it. Bro, go fuck yourself.
He might have like the top record for like most deleted tweets among all UFC fighters, I think. Okay, I was looking on Reddit, and there's this like weird little mythology that I don't know if you're aware of. There's a lot of people asking about there seems to be like a hole over your left knee.
Yeah.
People think it's a bullet wound. People think it's from a procedure. People have made all sorts of crazy stories. Can you clear the air? What is that hole?
I got a cut when I was a child with a cristal, ¿cómo es? With a crystal. When I was a child, I was playing with my friends, and um, yeah, I just got a cut with a crystal.
Not as exciting as the bullet story, but you're gonna let people
Yeah.
run with what they're gonna run with.
No, it's not a bullet. Not a
Uh,
bullet.
I know you expressed interest in if the your company, man, if the UFC wants a featherweight title defense, so be it. But if you get your way, it's a fight at lightweight next. Just very quickly, bullet point. What is Ilia Topuria's three-step plan to superstardom? Who are the three opponents? Where are you fighting them? In a perfect world.
So maybe after this one, it could be to move up to the lightweight division, and if we still have that fake champion in the welterweight division, Belal, that's a easy one for me. And what else? It's Max Holloway, the lightweight title, and the welterweight
Triple
title.
champ.
That
I like
that
it.
will be great.
I like it. Any response to Bilal saying that he'd slap you around if you met him in person?
He wants to go to the decision with me also.
Yes. Oh, he does have the record for that.
Yeah.
That's fair. Okay. I know I like Bilal. I don't want to say anything bad, but you know what? Fair point. Fair point, Ilia. Okay, we got to wrap up here because gotta let you go. So I want to end it on this. I was looking back on our last interview, and you asked me who has the better tiger tattoo, you and Conor McGregor, or Conor McGregor. I had to admit you have the better tiger tattoo. So I've got 4 fighters here. I just want you to rate their tattoos for me on a scale of 1 to 5. Okay.
Okay.
All right. First, you're going to have to look close a little bit because I can't zoom in on the screen. But first, we got Max Holloway's angel tattoo here. The wings.
The wings. Actually, I like them.
Okay.
It's like maybe 4.
You're going to at least give him a 5 or something. That might be the nicest thing you've ever said about Max Holloway. All right. What about Josh Emmett? He's got this colorful sleeve around the shoulder.
I don't like that kind of tattoo, so I have to tell you 1 because I don't like the colors.
Okay, you're not a color guy. Well, then I think you might like this one even less. If Josh Emmett is a 1, what are we doing with Sean O'Malley's owl here?
Disgusting. Disgusting. And with that body, even more. That looks
Okay.
disgusting.
All right. That's yeah. Sorry. Shout out to Sugar Sean. Last
Minus
one.
five.
Poor guy. All right. Shout out to Conor McGregor. We mentioned his tiger tattoo. What about the gorilla on the chest?
Fuck him. Fuck him.
Okay. Who had the worst chest tattoo, Sean O'Malley or Conor?
I have to say Connor
All right.
because I don't like him.
That's fair enough. I think that's fair. Hey, does it make you feel, I know Conor is, I mean, he hasn't fought in forever, geez, but does it say something to you that arguably the biggest star the sport has ever seen is still talking about Ilia Topuria?
Hey, can you repeat that question again,
Yeah.
please?
What does it say about you that Conor McGregor, who has for a long time been the most, the biggest star in the sport, he's talking about Ilia Topuria a lot?
Uh, what it says, I don't know if at this point he talks about everyone, so it's not anything special, you know. He talks about everyone every time, so I don't know.
Well, we have more pressing matters at hand. Max Holloway, and then from there, who knows? Lightweight title, welterweight title. Ilya, I want to let you have the last word. So very quickly, guys, thanks so much for watching the video. Subscribe, tap the bell, thumbs up. Give us your official prediction. Ilia Topuria, Max Holloway, the main event of UFC 308. Ilya, if there's anything you want to tell the people, the floor is yours, my
I
friend.
don't miss the fight, October 26th. I'm gonna finish him in the first round. In the first 10 seconds, if he stays as the BMF in the middle of the octagon, you're gonna see the most excited first 10 seconds of the UFC and mixed martial arts history. So don't blink.